Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a highly requested video. I get so many questions about this on TikTok. So I want to show you guys three books that I think are great for beginners to spirituality and people that are looking to kind of get their feet wet in the spiritual world. Now there are tons of books on spirituality, but these are just the ones that I have on hand that I feel would be really good for somebody that's new to spirituality. So I'm gonna actually start with one of my favorite books of all time. And it is called the Tao Te Ching, or the Tao Te Ching, depending on the translation and all that, by Lao Tzu. And this book is pretty much like the Bible of Taoism or Taoism. So it's short, it's sweet. You could read this book maybe in like an hour or two, I would say. And you could read it multiple times, but this is not even one of those books that you generally read back to front. This is one of those books that you take what resonates. Like, this is, like I said, like a Bible almost. So you can do like not almost, it is a Bible. But you can do like a daily passage or a daily scripture or whatever from this. So I just want to do like an example for you guys. I'm actually going to go ahead and see. Let's see what Spirit wants everyone watching this video to know. Just a good little passage. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we are going to read from this side. When a superior man hears of the Tao, he immediately begins to embody it. When an average man hears of the Tao, he half believes it, half doubts it. When a foolish man hears of the Tao, he laughs out loud. If he didn't laugh, it wouldn't be the Tao. Thus it is said, the path into the light seems dark. The path forward seems to go back. The direct path seems long. True power seems weak. True purity seems tarnished. True steadfastness seems changeable. True clarity seems obscure. The greatest art seems unsophisticated. The greatest love seems indifferent. The greatest wisdom seems childish. The Tao is nowhere to be found, yet it nourishes and completes all things. So, very profound, very, very, very deep, very profound. I find that I constantly return to this book for timeless wisdom and knowledge. It is just, it's one of those books that you bring and use with you through your life. Like, this is not like a one-stop shop. As far as like you just read it and you put it down. Like, this is something you continually study and contemplate and work through and work with, because it is timeless, ancient wisdom. So I, hands down, 10 out of 10 would recommend the Tao Te Ching, especially if you're a very cerebral, also just very deep thinker, I want to say. This is a great book for you, because just that one page alone we could contemplate for days and weeks and months and even a lifetime. So yes, that is one of my favorites. So the next book is actually right beside it. The next book is The Power of Now. And this is a classic. This is by Eckhart Tolle. Most people know who that is. He's a spiritual teacher, if you do not know. But this book is absolutely amazing. It's a great book to get you into the present moment and to get you thinking and moving and living in the now, instead of being anxious about the future or depressed about the past. You're actually able to pull yourself into the now. So I love this book for that reason. And yeah, it transforms the way that you think. It's a guide, right? Like I said, it's a guide. It's great. It's wonderful. And it is one of those books as well that like you still can return to at any point in time and pick up something that you may have lost along the way or forgotten along the way. Great book. So I'm going to do the same thing for this book actually and read you a passage. Spirit, can you please show us a passage from this book? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So it says, transformation through the body. Why have most religions condemned or denied the body? It seems that spiritual seekers have always regarded the body as a hindrance or even as sinful. Why have so few seekers become finders? On the level of the body, Humans are very close to animals. All the basic bodily functions, pleasure, pain, breathing, eating, drinking, defecating, sleeping, the drive to find a mate and procreate, and of course birth and death, we share with the animals. A long time after the fall of a state of grace and oneness into illusion, humans suddenly woke up in what seemed to be an animal body, and they found this very disturbing. Don't fool yourself, you are no more than an animal. This seemed to be the truth that was staring them in the face, but it was too disturbing a truth to tolerate. So we can go deeper into this, but I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit. So it's a great book as well for contemplation. And it really does bring you into your body. That's one thing that I like about this. Into the now, it brings you to the present. So this is a great one. And it's not too long either. You could read this easily in a day, or listen to it. I have it as an audiobook as well. And listen to it within a few hours. I like to revisit it on flights sometimes, well, before quarantine, but on flights. And his voice, I do suggest that you also get the audio book because his voice will just put you to sleep. Like, and not to say that you want to sleep through the book, but his voice is so, it's hypnotizing, honestly. Wheels of Life, and it's by Anadia Judith. This is a great one. This is a guide, pretty much, a user's guide, as it says, to the chakra system. So this book really does give you a great introductory and even in depth, really look into the chakra system. It's a complete manual. This is one that you can read back to front or front to back, but in general, it's one of those where it's like when you need it, you use it. You know, when you need to know what's going on with the third chakra, you go to the third chakra chapter. So this is great. I love this, and I'm constantly talking about it, referring to it. It talks about Kundalini. It goes really deep. Meditation. It has some meditations in here. It's very practical. I will say this. It's very, very practical. So if you are a practical application type person, you will love this. So I will go ahead and do the same thing that I did with the other ones. All right, Spirit, please show us what we need to see today. Okay. So I opened up to this page that talks about the seed sounds of the chakras. So it has a list here. Chakra 1, earth, lam is the sound. Chakra 2, water, vam is the sound. Chakra 3, fire, ram is the sound. Chakra 4, air, yam or sam is the sound. Chakra 5, ham is the sound. Chakra 6, om is the sound. And chakra 7 does not have a sound. So it's a very great practical guide, and there are, like I said, actual meditations in here that you can actually go through, and also just physical exercises as well. Let me actually show you. Edge past one. They have illustrations here as well. So I love this. I'm constantly referencing that guide just because it is just so useful and practical. Like I said, I love practical things. So if you are looking to have a few introductory books to really get into spirituality and kind of learn some things, that is a great start. Obviously, there are tons more books. I give books away all the time, so I'm actually rebuilding my library right now. And I also do a lot of ebook reading and online book reading or on my phone. So I don't always have the physical copy, especially because I give away a lot of books. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope it gave you insight into a book that you might want to pick up and add to your library. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or any comments, how you feel about this video, drop it in the comments below. And also, just if you're liking this style of video and things like this, I will definitely do more. See you guys soon.